Welcome to Wigglesticks TV.
Got a slight problem that I need to fix today, and that is, you might be able to see it on there, the thread inside the cylinder has stripped. I think there must have been a crash protector or something in there at some point. So I'm just going to drop the engine down a little bit, enough so that I can put a helicoil into the cylinder head. So yeah, just put the thing back in there. But yeah, I need to drop the engine down because I can't get the I've got to drill that out a little bit to put the other thread into the cylinder. So that's what I'm going to do now, which will hopefully button up the engine. So I need to pull the bloody exhaust off, pull the tank off. I'm just going to see if I can loosen this engine bolt in the top and then loosen these two, and then it should just come down, rotate enough that I can that'll clear this section, so I can do the tapping and stuff and then put it back in. So yeah, I'll just go and pull everything off and then drop it down a little bit, and then get my friend to come and give me a hand, who actually knows what he's doing with this. So yeah, give me a sec. I dropped down the engine, and then my friend Andrew came over, who was a mechanic, like a car mechanic back in the day, and has done a bunch of race engines. And then he put the helicoil, re-tapped this, put the helicoil in, and now it's ready to just jack it back up and put it back in the frame. So fingers crossed this will be the last time I have to undo and then retorque these engine bolts. So we'll just put this back in now and see how we go. Well, I'm happy to report all the engine bolts are back in. The engine is mounted back into the frame, and all the bolts are torqued correctly. So that's a bit of a relief, I must say. Yeah, thanks very much to good old Andy for the expert mechanical knowledge and not allowing me to screw it up. But yeah, I think it was worth just getting someone who has done it probably numerous times before to give us a hand with it. But yeah, it's pretty good that the engine now is completely secured in the frame, and hopefully, touching wood, we do not have to bring it out again. So on to putting this all back together now. In the last video I put up, a couple of people commented about the headers not being in the right place, mainly because this is lower than the center two. I did think that when I was installing them, but it seemed to go in okay this way. So I think everything is correct, except maybe these two sections here need to go on the other side. So I'm just going to try and pull those off and see if it sits any better that way, because apparently there's clearing issues with the fairing, with this one being so low. If I can get this up higher, like on the other side, then it should be, like in the middle I mean, it should be better. So I'll give that a shot now. Well, this is a little bit strange. I've pulled the headers off, and these must go the same way, just based on where the springs catch in. That makes sense to me. And then if you match the springs up to how they match here, that's the way the headers should go. It's a bit hard. I'm trying to do this with one hand, which is the way I had them originally. That's the way they should go. Try and do this way, because if you put them, that's how they were, and you can see that's how they were, and they match up with the collector pipe fine. If you put them around the other way, it gets even worse. So I'm going to run them how they had them and see what happens. Back after looking at all the exhaust system. That's the way it goes. It's an Arrow system, ex-AMA Superbike apparently. Arrow all the way to here and then into the Devil twin system at the back. So I'm just going to leave it like this and put the fairing on and then worry about it if it presents a problem. Thanks for everyone who left a comment about it. It was worthwhile checking. Go back to putting the radiator on now. I ended up getting my radiator back from Race Radiators. They cleaned it, completely flow tested, pressure tested it. They were going to do all the fins, but because there's so many of them, they were going to take too long, so they just ended up not being able to do that. But it's all clean and pressure tested and everything, and it should work. So I've already put the fan on the back, so I'm just going to mount it in there now. After one unnecessary part, which is a brand new radiator cap, so it'd be quite nice to sit this on here, I think. So whoops, new radiator cap in place. There we go. Getting there, getting there. I think I can probably put fluids in this now. Everything is done, I think. Oh, I've just got this. I've just got to run the hose across to the bottle on the other side, and I think that runs across the top. So I've got a new one of those hoses, which I will grab now, and then I can put that on. Got the engine coolant all ready to go in there. Just came out this morning after putting coolant in the bike yesterday and noticed a little bit on the ground. So I need to do some investigation and just see where that's coming from. It's on this left hand side, so I'll have to have a look in a sec and see where it's coming from. Hard to see up in there, but can't really see what you're seeing. It looks like it's coming from the back of the water pump, so probably just a new gasket maybe, or that screw. There's a screw in there. It's a bit hard to see. It's a little bit wet from outside of that, so yeah, we'll see. That's where it's coming from though, I think. It's behind the water pump. Mick Hone Suzuki. I have the hose I need from the radiator to the overflow bottle. Slightly different part number than the one I have before. And then I also got a couple of clips that I was missing. And chain and sprockets. So I will just go put this on now, and then radiator should be buttoned up. Other than the little leak that I need to fix, but I think I will I'll try and start it first before I put the little O-ring gasket back on, because at least I'm not going to waste all the coolant. So yeah, I'll get cracking on this now. One of the tasks I've been putting off doing for a little while is taking these stickers off. One, because it's a bit of a shame to remove really good condition OEM stickers, but has to be done because I'm not going to keep this color scheme. So yeah, I'm just going to try and carefully, as I can with the heat gun, just heat it up and then peel it back to see if I can keep the shape of it, because I will rescan these. This is off a 600 anyway, not the 750, so Yeah, I'll just start peeling these off now and see how well they come off. Hopefully it doesn't damage the paint underneath. Came off pretty well. Just a little bit of glue on there now, so I can get that off pretty easily with some orange oil. So I'll just do the other side and then be ready for some new graphics. One thing I just noticed with these original stickers is it's actually a 3-color screen print, I would say. So you've got a silver base. Since the sticker itself is white, then you've got a silver base with a red and a black over the top of it. So if you're trying to spot if something's got aftermarket stickers or whatever on it, I would be trying to see if it has that silver underneath it, because people will either just kind of cut this out of whatever color they want to replace, or they will print red onto clear and then put it over, red and black onto clear and put it over. But the OEM ones have silver, red and black. Both stickers are off. I'm just going to get off the glue from the other side. I think just take it slowly, a little bit of a heat gun, and it actually comes off pretty well. You just got to watch for little pits in the stickers or little marks in the stickers where it can tear when you bring it off, but get a heat gun and it comes off pretty well. Paint's pretty nice underneath.